Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as ever, my name is Shane. That's Shady's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing Alan Wake 2 for the PC. This will be our very first time playing it, so if you're just joining us, you haven't missed a thing. But if you'd like to see some of the games I've played in the past, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. But for tonight, we will go ahead and get started on the game. But first, a quick recap on Alan Wake 2 for anyone that's feeling rusty or that hasn't seen it. So Alan Wake 1 was about a writer named Alan Wake. He wrote hard-boiled crime novels and was very popular. He went on actual late-night shows just to promote his books. But he was kind of struggling. He had writer's block and he was having trouble with his next book, and that was actually straining his marriage a bunch as well. So Alan Wake and his wife Alice went to a writer's retreat, not a writer's retreat, but they went to kind of a vacation out in the wilderness in a remote little town called Bright Falls, where they were hoping they could relax, unwind, and hopefully break Alan's writer's block. Unfortunately, as soon as they got to the town, weird shit started happening, and also Alice disappeared. What we found out happened was there was something horrible bound under the lake in Bright Falls. Something called the Dark Presence, which was a formless, shapeless, ancient evil that has the ability to manipulate reality. However, it can't manipulate reality by itself. It needs to channel its power through creatives, like artists, musicians, or writers. So what happened was it tricked Alan into jumping into the lake, and then briefly took control of him and forced him to write a narrative about Bright Falls being taken over by creatures of pure darkness. Alan was able to snap out of it, though, and fight back. And he realized eventually that he could use the power of the Dark Presence on his own to write changes into reality. However, there is a big catch to Alan's power, and that's that anything he writes must ring true. So he can't just write and then $1 million appeared in front of Alan, and then that'll happen, because that's implausible. It doesn't ring true. He has to write a plausible story that feels like a real narrative, and that's the only way the power works. And that has basically been his trouble, is he ended up writing a story where he sacrificed himself to allow the town to become safe again and Alice to escape from Bright Falls safely. But in return, he became trapped under the lake with the Dark Presence. So as we start Alan Wake 2, 13 years have passed. He has been trying to figure out a way to write himself out from under the lake, but hasn't found a way to write a story that rings true, unfortunately. And all that time he's been down there with the Dark Presence trying to rip his mind apart to use him as an instrument to write itself free so it can then wreak havoc over all the universe. Whew. So, hopefully that catches you up a little bit. Well, I'll answer any other questions about the lore as we go along. Feel free to ask. But let's go ahead and get started, shall we? We will go ahead and start a new game. I do have some extra cosmetics because I have the edition that comes with the season pass. There is 2 DLCs planned for the game. They don't have a release date yet, but we'll be playing those once they come out as well. We're not going to be using any of the cosmetics right now. We're just going to play with the base game because that's how I like doing. Let's see. And this is in the same universe as a number of other weird games. So this universe canonically consists of Alan Wake and Control. Maybe Alan Wake's American Nightmare? I'm not 100% sure, but I'm assuming not. But Alan Wake and Control are definitely 100% in the same universe. For a bad case of prune fingers, 13 years under the lake will do that to you. Alright, so we have 3 difficulties: story, normal, and hard. No description for any of the difficulties. But we are going to be playing on normal. Black Rocky did the same thing in Spider-Man, kept the main story suit on for the... I'm such a nerd for doing that, but I'm just like, oh, they've got a suit that's like a chicken suit? Well, Spider-Man wouldn't wear a chicken suit. That's unrealistic. I don't like that. Alright, when knocked to the ground, use dodge to avoid follow-up attacks. This will also allow you to get up to your feet quicker. Alright, so you can get up... When you're knocked down, you can get up quicker with dodge. That's good to hear. Normal for normal visuals? Yeah! To be clear, bad presents, not bad presents. Although it probably does give bad presents, I would not open any box given to me by them. I'm just saying that.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
And I've got control. Well, I'm pretty sure this isn't Ellen. I don't know why we're playing Naked Fat Man. It's unexpected start to the game. You can look around by moving right stick. Yeah, he's looking fine. Naked and afraid. This does not look like a place that would probably have very competent backwax places. Hello?
Whoa. What's wrong?
Come on, Ed. We should go.
Ed and Tammy.
Oh, where'd he gone?
Can I get up to where they were? I think I might be able to juke around here. Naked and free. It's a beautiful thing. Allegedly. Shira! Alan Wake 2 starring Shira. Yeah, this is not quite what I was... I don't know what I was expecting. Whoa. I don't know that I was expecting whatever that was. You guys can't feel controller vibrations through the stream, but my controller tried to crawl right out of my hand there. Whew. Also, I hear creepy noises. You can sprint by toggling L3. Naked man coming out of lake after sauna. Is this the Shrek crossover we've all been dreading? Was that Ellen? I thought I saw Ellen's face in there. barely see where I'm going in this darkness.
I found one. It's coming.
What the hell was that? I learned it from TikTok relentlessly, but thank you. Hello? Whoa. Hello? Oh shit. Sorry, I'm in the wrong. Oh Jesus! What the fuck? Oh god!
Hemingway. They're starting now. The calls of the tree. Watch in the lights. Where's the rest of the stuff? We need to finish this. I'm coming. What the fuck? Shit.
Alan Wake 2. Yeah, we died real fast. Oops.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Hashtag justice for naked guy.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return 1. Invitation.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
All right, so this is an important bit of mechanical hinting right here for anybody that wants to play Alan Wake 2. While there are maps in the game, you don't automatically get maps. You have to find maps. The thing is, typically, from what I've seen, maps appear in the beginning of areas. So whenever you enter a new area, the first thing you should be doing is keeping an eye out for a map of the area. Because if you walk past it, could be a while before you find it again. Yeah, return 1 instead of chapter 1. That is very interesting right there. Is she Alan Wake? She doesn't look like Alan Wake, so I'm assuming not. The map displays key locations in the area.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Alright, so we just got the map. And so you can see us on the map. You can see a bunch of locations on the map as well, and trails. And much like in Silent Hill, our character will be updating the map when we find block paths and locked doors, which is a mechanic that I deeply love. I think that's so awesome. Maybe Alan Wake is the friends we found along the way. Alan Snake.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Gotcha.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
So I just want to point out that sign here says this location is closed to the public by order of the FBC, which I believe is the Federal Bureau of Control.
These fucking out-of-towners. We can handle this ourselves if they just stay the hell out of it. All of them.
Shut up, Thornton. They can still hear you.
I'm just saying. You know I'm usually a calm person. Yoga 3 times a week. But these goddamn city folk always think they know everything. It gets on my fucking nerves.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
For fuck's sake.
So yeah, it sounds like the Federal Bureau of Control right there is all I'm trying to say.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Check out that view, though. Woo! Gorgeous. You coming? Maybe? Yeah, let's keep walking.
I need to think through the facts of the case.
Alright, you can access the case board inside the Mind Place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
So yes, our protagonist right here, Saga, uses the Mind Palace technique, which you may know from the Sherlock Holmes games or TV show. And also, in case anybody's curious, yes, the Mind Palace is a legitimate technique that some people do use, and it's something you can teach yourself to use, I'm told, which is fascinating. It revolves around the idea of associating facts with certain images or objects mentally, which I think is pretty cool. I think it's pretty neat. Let me get caught up right here. Bureau of Criminal Apprehension. Interesting, I've never heard of that one. Also, Emperor has redeemed Invest in a Harvester sequel, and EP has redeemed Invest in a Harvester sequel. What would Steve's Mind Palace look like? I think that's a good question, Rookshonor, and I think that's a question we're going to need to answer, because obviously Harvester 2 needs to have a Mind Palace mechanic. What it'll do is whenever you gather new information, you can put it in your Mind Palace. Yo-Yo, did you play Harvester? Yes. Did I play Harvester, you ask? That's a good question, Yo-Yo. I think the better question is, am I wearing a Harvester t-shirt right now? And the answer to that question is absolutely yes. I am wearing a t-shirt with the symbol of the lodge right here. So yes, I have absolutely played Harvester, and maybe possibly I'm a little obsessed with that game. Funny you should ask. But yes, we should have the Mind Palace in Harvester 2. And what I'm thinking there is, you can connect any facts to each other using red string, and you can just move the red string around wherever you want to automatically connect two facts together. Now, you might be asking, what will this mechanic be used for? An answer to that is absolutely nothing. But if you want to connect the hundreds and hundreds of tiny useless factoids you want together with red string on an ever-increasing wall, you can do that. A little bit of decoration, a little bit of abstract art with some string and some notes. Do you want a little bit of a murder wall? You can have a little bit of a murder wall as a treat. But Shane, will you have infinite red string, or do you need to collect increasing amounts of it? You get the first amount for free, the rest you can either buy individually as microtransactions, or there will be a monthly subscription plan that will give you an allotment of red string every month. Your choice. Flexibility is important. Yo-Yo, you love that game? I am weirdly obsessed with that game because it's not a good game by any measure, but it's one of the weirdest games I've ever played. And as you might have noticed, I have a passion for weird games. And that one is, at the bare minimum, top 3 weirdest games I've ever seen. I love them. I love those. All right, so let us see Saga's Mind Place here.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
All right, so what are we...
Taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. All right. So this is literally a thing you need to do to progress the game, which is pretty cool. All right, we can zoom in, we can move out, we got a cursor here. You are now free to navigate the case board or leave by pressing circle. All right. So let's see what we got here right now. So the case we're working on right now is the Cauldron Lake Murders. And the topics we have are, first of all, victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. We have Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. And Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Some string should model. I'll call it that, definitely. Just a string theory. Hey, EP, thank you so much for the gift sub to Yo-Yo right there. Gift sub number 29 in the channel. Very cool of you, EP. I appreciate that generosity. And Yo-Yo, enjoy the new emotes. So second topic here is murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating, only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. We have bruising on wrists and legs. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. And all bodies experienced bloating. And we've got our last topic here, killer profile. Emperor, thank you for the gift sub to The Dark Presence. Which, hey, Dark Presence, if you're watching the stream right now, please don't kill me. Oh god, I'm not creative. I wouldn't know how to do anything. Please leave me alone. I do have streamer lights, though, so I could probably just blast the hell out of your bad guys, so just don't come into the stream room. Gift sub number 1,460 in the channel. Thank you so much for that, Emperor. So, killer profile. I should actually show you. There's stuff you can see when you hover over stuff here. Let's see if any of that is interesting. So, for Ted Lane, victims reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Wendy Davis found in Cauldron Lake 2018. Some organs missing. Predation? State of the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. And Percy Wolf found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound is ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Interesting. New take on Don't Fear the Reaper in the case of the Dark Presence. Do fear the streamer. Please do. The bruising on wrists and legs. 2 of the victims had bruised. Some form of restraint, strapped or belted down? Possible. Deep gash in chest. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma. Consistent with 2018 victim? Hard to confirm due to condition of the body. And all bodies experience bloating. Bloating in the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in water. So that's interesting. I still gotta play Returnal. Returnal looks like my jam, but I haven't got around to it yet. How are you doing today, 4M? Hope you're doing well. So, post-mortem tattooing of the body. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. Message from the killer, maybe? Or their art? The murder targets have no discernible common trait. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Killer may be a sportsman or hunter. Alright, so there's our starting facts for that case. Also, there's the map. So, I mentioned before the controller controls for Alan Wake on PC don't have a map quick access. So what you do instead is you go to the mind place and then just look at the map that way. That's how you get to it on controller.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Visiting the mind place does not pause the game. That is important. You can absolutely be killed when you go to the mind place. Also, that's how he knew that that's what Saga was
Casey,
doing.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
I mean, she's not wrong. We've all seen that trope before.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Now we're just going to be making old jokes at him. Mirror Peak. This is somewhere we visited in the first game. The mighty mountain in the distance is none other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Oh man, 4M, Alan Wake 1 is one of my favorite games of all time. I'm so excited to be playing the sequel. Relentlessly see also 2 weeks before retirement. That's a common one too. I don't know why 2 weeks, but that's how it shakes out.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
I guess there is plenty of that. American Nightmare I don't think is probably canon, but it's very fun to play.
Place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
The DLC is alright, but not essential.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Can I make it, Mulligan?
I hate nature. Nature killed my entire family.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
From the house where the ranger was murdered, I believe we have been here before. This is the same forest preserve.
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
I love the humor in these games.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor.
Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Alright, that's our first question. Let's take a look.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlock your first key image. You can place it on the case board inside the mind place. Alright, let's do that then. So, up button allows Saga to see active clues. And from there I can select it and place it on the board.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
So basically, yeah, placing a key image on the case board begins a new line of investigation. Creepy. So, Cauldron Lake murder scene. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable at the case board in your goals. Investigate the crime scene is our current objective. Alright, so our new question is this consistent with the previous murders? So that's what we're going to be looking into here. Hey, Lost, welcome in. I'm doing good. How about yourself? How are you doing today? Alright.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Alright. Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the open question. Alright. So, cargo straps. Bruising indicates victim was alive when restrained, matches other cases. Heart found near victim's body. Heart was removed, but then left on the table near the body. Was this murder interrupted? Major chest trauma.
Okay. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
James Moore, welcome in. You haven't missed much. We are playing as a pair of FBI agents. Right now we're playing as one named Saga Anderson, who is investigating a series of murders at Bright Falls, which is where the first game took place. Are they trying to create Heartless? Oh god, I hope not. Oh man, Barry Wheeler was hilarious. I do love that guy. Barry was hilarious. The Eye of Sauron! Alright, clues have resolved the open question. So when the question turns from yellow to green, that means it's been taken care of. And has unlocked a new deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. So we've answered the first question. Yes, this is consistent with previous murders. So now we need to know more about the victim and the killers to continue this line of questioning. Sinking City. I want to play that one real bad, James Moore. That looks incredible. Alright. So goals have been updated. Learn more about the victim. Learn more about the killer. Alright. Cool. Let's get on that then.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues.
Alright. Let's ask if they know anything.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Clues can be discovered by speaking to people as well as examining your surroundings. Alright, so here's the thing. Nightingale was in the first game. Nightingale was an FBI agent who thought that Alan Wake was a murderer and came to Bright Falls to arrest him. He was a minor antagonist in the first game. Let's see, are we in games and demos category on purpose? Yes. I am terrified that if I'm in the Alan Wake category, there will be people who come in and want to spoil me on this. And I want to play this game so very badly that I don't want to be spoiled. So we're going games and demos. Ooh, what kind of pizza do you have, James Moore? Yeah, he was a little bit crazy too. He was a little bit crazy. Alright, so... Victim is Robert Nightingale, last seen in Bright Falls 13 years ago. No one's heard from the guy in 13 years. Why surface now? Where has he been? I'm a paranoid man, Nabbit can't run, but I'll take that. Hey, Kellerman! Continuing my support even though you're playing one of those newfangled games. It's just a fad. It won't last long, I promise you that. Thank you so much for a 6-month resubs, Kellerman. I appreciate the heck out of that, and I hope you're having a great weekend, too. Yeah, now he's a dead antagonist. Probably easier to deal with that way. Stuffed crust pepperoni with oh, it sounds real good, James Moore. He was in the sauna. Antagonist. Alright, now.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display. So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
So it would seem.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Yeah, Yeah, I bet so. Paranoia led to hate. Hate led to suffering. Suffering led to the dark side. Alright, so you saw that little yellow icon in the bottom left corner. That means we get more clues to place, so let's do that now. If you didn't notice, I can basically pop into the mind place whenever I feel like it, so that's kind of cool. Alright, Casey says Nightingale went off the deep end and FBI fired him.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
I trust Casey's read on people. Sounds like our victim wasn't mentally stable. Yeah, he was in a bad way last time we saw him.
Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
We need more information about the crime scene. Let's look around a little bit more. Alright, Shannon. Hope you enjoy having visitors over. And thanks for stopping by, as always.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Alright, it's part of our answer.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Alright, so there's one more thing I'm going to check out over here. A couple things.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Tripod? Interesting.
Was it for a camera?
Tripod definitely sounds like they'd planned something out. Alright, Shira, I hope you have a fantastic lunch. Thanks for stopping by as always. You take care of yourself. Enjoy hanging out with family there, Shira.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Alright, to the mind place. I've only played a little of Alan Wake, so the sequel is Twin Peaks. It does feel very much like that, but I love Twin Peaks too, so that's a vibe I like. Ooh, mead. Tasty. Hey, Team Karen. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope all is well with you. Alright, multiple sets of footprints. Lots of activity here. It's unlikely our killer was working alone. Heavy blood splatter on the table.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Let's see, they really made a mess here. Caught up in the act or just sloppy work? You saw some of my clues were marked maybe later. That means we don't have the right question to be placing them on the board yet, which is pretty nice. Yeah, Deadly Premonition is definitely the most Twin Peaks game I've ever played, but this game might give it a run for its money, who knows? Ooh, nice board jams. Dame Karen, I'm so glad you're here. I'm super excited to be playing this too. Alright, so our new question is, was this premeditated or spontaneous? Let's start working on it. Staking out the spot. Having a cold one while they waited for our victim? Possible. Tripod found near the body.
They planned for the murder to happen here. Passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of victims and suspects. So this is another way to get clues, basically. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. I have not seen the bridge yet, but I've heard good things about both the original and the American version. Oh man, Alone in the Dark PS1. I haven't actually played too much of that, but I'd like to sometime. Getting inside the streamer's head, oh god. Alright, so.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Well, it is the nearest water source, so that would explain the bloating, I suppose. Ritual murder.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Alright. So you can see at the top of the screen there, it says we've got new clues to put up on the board now, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, yeah, there is an American version, Dame Karen. I believe it takes place on the American and Mexican border, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, I would like to check out this show sometime. It sounded pretty cool. Alright. So, victim came from... I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now, after 13 years? Where has he been? A very good question. Let's take a little look around the Mind Place, too, see what else there is around here. Because it does seem pretty cozy. Let's see, what is that there?
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Certificate of Meritorious Achievement to Agent Saga Anderson, date 8/8/2019. Supervisory Special Agent Stacy Morrow. Yeah, Nightingale from the first game. We just found him dead after 13 years. So we're trying to figure out where the hell he's been and why he's been killed now in a seemingly ritual fashion. Because that's a hell of a question.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Saga, for what it's worth, I think it's important that Logan grows up seeing you do what you love, what you're great at. That will teach her so much. There will be times just like this when you question your choices, your competence, even your sanity. When things get dark, remember to trust and love yourself as much as your family does. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Love you always, Mom. Aw, that's sweet. Shane, you must know that there's a Pringle Advent Calendar. Well, I know what I'm Googling afterwards. Saga's a cool name. I do like the name Saga as well. Oh, gotcha, Dame Karen. Alright, that's pretty interesting. Don't forget this is made by Remedy Games, which is a Finnish studio originally.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon.
Aw. Cute picture.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is.
So that's her partner, Alex Casey, but also the person playing Alex Casey is Sam Lake, the person who wrote Alan Wake 1 and 2. And that's why I laugh whenever I see pictures like that, because, oh, what a goofball. Saga is also a Norse goddess. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Ooh, let's check out that door last, because that might just be another way to exit here.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst mom. That is an adorable mug, and I love it. What do we got over here?
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
That is a classic. If you don't know what prank she's talking about there, that's when you hand somebody a salt shaker after you've unscrewed the top. So when they turn it over to shake, it just dumps out the entire salt shaker. Be prepared for consequences if you pull that on someone. Because you will deserve them 100%. Wild Valley Single Pot Still Irish Whiskey, aged 12 years. Interesting. Alright, so that's everything but that door over here. Actually, can we look at the deer? Cannot look at the deer. Alright, so yeah, the door
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Yeah, the door just takes you out of the mine place. That's cute. They transposed the bridge to Mexico? They moved a show that took place in Nordic countries to Mexico? I think they weren't going for like somewhere that looked or felt physically like the same. I think they were looking for somewhere that had a bit of a troubled border, because you know, the U.S. and Mexico do have a border that there is a lot of crime that happens across the border, and there is a lot of both tension between law enforcement on either side and a lot of cooperation. So I think when you have a show about inter-country law enforcement communication and cooperation and tension between them, it makes a little bit more sense to do it because US and Canada are on a bit friendlier terms, so you lose some of that tension, I think. James, you always fall for that prank. Hopefully you don't fall for it too often. Oh no. Fishing can be a hobby or a job. I remember that line vividly. Welcome in, some guy in a hat. Hope you're doing good. It does sound like a good whiskey, actually. Oh yeah, they announced a ton of new content for World of Warcraft. And welcome in, Jay Melman. How are you doing today? Please do not have a picnic at Cauldron Lake. Oh yeah, I know. That was a... I like the movie they made about that, which is very nice. Hey, Tilakami's welcome in. I see you're playing Alan Wake 2. Good luck, but I can't stay. Spoilers and all that. No worries, Tilakami. You have a good morning. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And you take care of yourself. Guy from Red Bank, welcome in as well. How are you doing today?
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Holy shit.
Gives me the creeps.
That is a very
We
big
need to
tree.
get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
I've never seen a tree that big. Not in real life, anyway. Dead end? Yeah, no getting through here. Yeah, no red leaves, thankfully. No red leaves, no red tree.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
How would the footprint get under the boulder unless this path was just blocked off?
There's a piece of paper on the ground. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Manuscript pages can be read inside Saga's Mind
about
Place.
this page.
Alright, back to the Mind Place then. Hey, X1011, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. EP, these graphics are S tier, and this is just on normal. These are pretty basic as far as the graphics go, but it does look so pretty. I'm loving this. Hey, where do those come from? I collected all those in Alan Wake 1. There's more. I love serial killers playing sick games with me. It's my favorite type of game. Profilers are a different sort, I guess. Oh my god, the writing was so fun in Alan Wake 2. I love it. I love it so much.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
So they took out his heart and put something in his chest cavity? Oh god, we're gonna have to look into that, I suppose. Yeah, so far this game is gorgeous 4M. I'm very excited. Yeah, mocap looks really good. I'm excited. Alright, so here's the full page we got here. The victim was one of their own FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. Gone missing here 13 years. Now he had suddenly turned up only to be murdered in a brutal and bloody ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page, this page, the first page they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths, secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words felt like a message, was a message. Someone knew they were here. What were they doing? Someone playing a game with them, leading them on, an invitation. How could they not accept the sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them? I love it. You may know this, but I love mystery games. And the fact that this is leaning more towards mystery game, oh, I am excited. This is delicious. Koschei the Deathless? I don't want to go up against that guy. That guy's terrifying. Oh yeah, the Night Springs episodes. So if anybody missed it, they mentioned Night Springs a little bit earlier in the game. Night Springs in the Alan Wake universe is basically the Alan Wake version of Twilight Zone, which is kind of adorable. Alright, let's see. Footprints. What? He walked through a boulder. Doesn't make sense. It does not.
Yeah. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
That's a dead end, literally. Alright, new question. Anything else here? There's more going on here that I'm seeing. I need to examine this body properly back in town.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
So you're seeing now what the basic flow of Saga's part of the game appears to be, which is gather up clues in the real world, then bounce into her mind place and start organizing them. And once you organize them, that'll open up new avenues of inquiry to give you more stuff that you need to be doing in the real world. Time to go fish around in a dead guy.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
All right.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Please don't say that, Saga. That will not turn out well. Hey, Rainbow Rachel, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you were having a good weekend. Glad to have you with us. And if we got any mods around, can I get a shout out for Rainbow Rachel? I would appreciate that. What does he not hate? Casey does seem like a bit of a grump.
Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Who gets stuck in a puddle? Pretty good, just work lurking. Well, I hope you enjoy your lurk, and I hope work goes well for you. Thanks for stopping by. Also, nab that cat and run. Thank you so much for the gift sub to Rambo Rachel right there. That is awesome of you. I appreciate the generosity, nab that cat. Gift sub number 2 in the channel. Thank you for both of those. And Rambo Rachel, enjoy my ridiculous emotes. Have fun with those. Control. Nah, it's the other game. They've actually had some references to Control in here already, which is awesome. I'm excited about that. Yeah, terrible choice of wording there, Saga. I guess if it was a very muddy puddle. That would have to be a very, very muddy puddle, though. I'm just saying.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
And Rambo Rachel, thank you so much for the gift sub to nab that cat and run. Is that a gift to the Magi situation there? Would you classify that as? I'm curious. Either way, thank you so much for that generosity. That's very cool of you. I appreciate that a lot. Also, I think I can tab out of this game. Hang on. I can. I'm so used to playing older games that get very upset when I tab out of them. I sometimes forget I can do that for newer games. But hey, if anybody in here is not following Rambo Rachel, you definitely should. She's a very cool streamer. I was watching her play some Sherlock the other day, which is a series I have always wanted to play, but have not gotten around to because I have too much other shit to do. But if that's something you've wanted to see, that is a great place to go stop by. Also, very funny, very friendly, great place to hang out. So make sure you click that link, give her a follow, check her out next time she's live. You can have a good time over there. Modern games with Alt-Tab. I know, it's amazing. It's even better than that LTG. I'm playing now borderless, so I can just move the mouse over without even Alt-Tabbing. So great. New PC already paying for itself. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right. Now to get back to town.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Yeah, borderless is a wonderful thing to have as a streamer, because I can just get out of the game very easily. Whereas I have played a couple of games on this stream before where if I attempted
Seems
to get...
like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
I have played a couple games on stream where if I attempt to tab out of them, the game will crash and sometimes bring my entire PC down with them. So anytime I can just do what I need to do, that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Witchcraft! Oh, jeez, what have I done? What is this over here? Weird little...
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Notice, do not touch the station's property of the FBC. Another reference to Control right there, it seems like. Also, what do we got here? Don't do it with Elder Scrolls Oblivion? Oh, man.
Kid's lunchbox?
That's one of the games I tested out for stream, and yeah, that did not like that.
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Alright, so yes, Alex Casey is aware that he's named, he has the same name as Alan Wake's protagonist. We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. There's something in the box, too. Manuscript fragments. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the Mind Place. Ooh. So right now it looks like we've only got one weapon to upgrade. Pistols! And we've got 3 upgrades we can buy. Again and again, hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode to significantly increase the rate of fire. More bullets increase the magazine size by 50%. And another headshot. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for an extended duration. Unfortunately, I've only got 2 fragments right now, so I can't afford anything, but all of these sound very good. Bro, basically how I feel playing very, very old games there. Yeah, 4M. So far, I have very high hopes. This has been very exciting as a setup so far. Yeah, lunchboxes make a nice component of the thermos from the first game, so I like that. Right, do I have anything new for the case board? Alright, so you notice cases is lit up in the corner. So now I've got the case of the Alex Casey lunchboxes I can investigate. Points of interest cases track objects and information that Sokka has acquired to chart collection progress. Alright, that's kind of cool.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
The Casey case? Casey Kasem? Alright, I found a strange lunchbox. Who left it here? I should keep an eye out for others. So we're in Cauldron Lake right now. Go ahead and place that right here. The note inside says, "We're in this together, hero." What do they mean? Who left this? The case of the Casey case. I keep thinking of Casey Kasem now. I'm fixating. The case of the Casey Kasem. Top 40 murders. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. Ooh, still pretty pricey there, LTG, definitely. But you know, with the holidays coming up, there's probably going to be some more big sales, so you never know. We're going to need some more string. Doesn't sound as badass as it should, but it is badass. Oh yeah, Black Friday sales. I am going to spend more money than I should.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
So it would appear. I would totally have solved the crime spree, but I ran out of string for my murder board. I hate when that happens. Yeah, I bought a couple of games in the Halloween sales on Steam. I've been trying to cut down on my game spending since I have a million unplayed games, but oh, there's some good stuff. Mom said it was my turn on the brain cell. Oh, maybe it's a fruit basket. That would be lovely. Some fresh fruit this time of season? Yes, please.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Well, let's go. Try tripod doesn't seem noteworthy after you mentioned heart removed. Not quite as exciting, but you gotta take everything in. Most definitely. Oh, good picks there, LTG. Most definitely. I will, Emperor. I will.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head.
Oh, damn it. All right. So this is apparently a known bug with the game. Sometimes the audio
I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
cuts out during cinemas. I apologize.
Impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
So I apologize about that. Hopefully they're going to patch
Need
it
to swing
soon,
by
but
the lodge to get anything from the field office?
here we are.
I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
He's got a one-track mind right here. Hey, newbie, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Weed Harvester now, chat. It's good to be back in Bright Falls, though. That's awesome. Let's see. So is Alan Wake in this game? I assume so, but we haven't seen him yet, aside from a couple of quick glimpses. Coffee is important, especially if you're solving a crime. Gotta make sure you get coffee. What is... Is that a guy in a thermos costume?
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it at Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
That guy is really invested in his job. Those look intensely uncomfortable.
Suits, isn't it? Charlene, are you as uncomfortable as I am?
You don't think the amount of hot, caffeinated beverages you've downed has anything to do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in hell. Swamp Ass City.
Ugh. Change of topic, please.
Oh, God. Oh, they're getting set up for Deerfest. That's a vibe back to the first game. That happened during the first game as well.
Oh, dear. Cute.
It is kind of cute. Emperor, thank you so much for the gift sub to Dame Karen right there. Gift sub number 1,461 in the channel. Thank you so much. Sudden bribage. Sounds like an action movie, actually. Thank you for the generosity, Emperor. I appreciate that. What a Chekhov's character that VF Alan Wake didn't show up. That would be weird. They did name the game after him. Yeah, Charlie and Charlene, that's interesting. I do love some good NPC banter. The NPC banter has been super cute in this game so far. A lot of humor, which I appreciate. Numbers go upper!
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Look closely at this guy's face. You may recognize the actor he was modeled after.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You can go ahead, Anderson.
It's a little hard to tell who he is with that hat on, but you might recognize him in a bit.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie.
Oh, hey.
It'll take your mind off things.
Good to see you.
Recognize these two from the intro.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
You are correct, Emperor. That is Sean Astin right there. I believe Sean Astin is his name. I'm very bad with names. It's the guy that played the main character in Quantum Break. Let's see. Cyber Duranzo, you are correct, although he has been in another game made by Remedy, which is why he's showing up right here. A little bit of a reference. A little bit of a gag.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Nope, Emperor is correct. It is Sean Ashmore. I actually always get those two mixed up because the names sound similar. But yes, Sean Ashmore is the guy that plays Tim Breaker in this game. My bad. I apologize.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Oh, that's all. Mind Palace time. Let's see if we can profile these folks. Yeah, Sean Astin is in Lord of the Rings. Sean Ashmore, who's in this game, is not. I don't think, anyway. Yeah, that is definitely a take a drink moment there, Jeanette. You are correct. What are they hiding? What are they hiding?
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
It's not a red tree. We're probably safe.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Of course, we knew that, but Saga is still figuring this all out. Yeah, figuring out that they're hiding a necklace seems like a bit of a jump there. Yeah, that one's kind of a bridge too far.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
What the shit? Alright, so Rose we know from the first Alan Wake. She was also a waitress at the diner back then. She was kidnapped by the Dark Presence in that game. Alan eventually managed to get her free, although they mentioned she was, pretty fucked up in the head by her experience. No, Saga, as far as we know, is not from Bright Falls. There's no reason Rose should know Saga. So, absolutely no part of that conversation makes the slightest bit of sense. Especially since we saw Saga having a conversation with her daughter on the phone at the start of the game. So, why would Rose even think her daughter is drowned? I have so many questions. Yeah, both Ashmore brothers have actually been in some pretty cool genre things there. Blunt force trauma response. Okay, but if I was in Rose's shoes and genuinely thought that her daughter drowned and all that, yeah, that's a weird response to that too. That's so weird that you forgot your daughter drowned. Wow, crazy. What? Let's see, I thought it was her son. The name was Logan, but it was constantly was using female pronouns when she was looking at all of the stuff inside the mind place. So I believe that is the daughter there. That wasn't our Rose. I think that is the same Rose from Alan Wake 1. I'm pretty sure. She looks older here, though. LTG. I was paraphrasing. Either way, let's get the fuck out of here.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The Cult of the Tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this Cult of the Tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff! Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible, but it's best not to take it personally.
Let's see. Anubi, how's Alan Wake 2 so far? So far, I'm really excited by everything I'm seeing. I'm liking this. Dame Karen, you thought first game Rose was gone? So we actually did see Rose in the ending cinematic of Alan Wake 1, so she's still alive as of the end of Alan Wake 1. But they did mention that she'd probably never be the same again because of how profoundly she was embraced by the darkness. So that explains why she's acting super weird. But yeah, I believe she did survive there. Beware the dark presence, you must be creative. Well, that'll knock me right out there. Wow, that's an interesting quote to pull up out of nowhere. We do have quote 69, that's true.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
So we definitely visited here in the first game.
Well, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Also, hey, we got a map of Bright Falls. So that's good.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Also, I see another map. Beautiful. So now I've got a map of Bright Falls in general and a map of the Sheriff's Station. That's good. Oh, I love that quote 4M. That's such a good one right there. Rooks, I could definitely use a paladin in this game. That would be amazing. Let's see. What graphical settings are you playing this one on? Normal. I think the big thing is which I'm now regretting, is I kind of cheaped out on RAM. So for right now, we're just playing this normal. I do have the dice roll command. Doesn't get used too much, but it is there. It is there. Yeah, seriously, this looks so pretty on normal. It's astounding. I can't even imagine what this looks like on higher difficulties. Oh, we can look at their email.
Speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Kill the Joe, make some mo. From Sheriff's Station admin. This is the third time this week I come in for late shift and there is no coffee in the machine. You take the last cup, you brew a new batch. Them's the rules, chat. Them's the rules. 64 gigs for Returnal? Jesus. Not your personal assistant. From Officer Hannah Oshinoya, the Sheriff's Station team. Chet, I hate to break it to you, but you have a face capable of growing a beard to make effect. You need to have a face capable of growing a beard to make effective use of beard oil. I'm sorry, let's start at the beginning here. Not your personal assistant from Sheriff's Station admin. Since my numerous friendly reminders about not having personal packages delivered to the station have gone unheeded, from here on out, if you've seen fit to send something to the station, I will see fit to announce to the station what you have received. Is it a federal offense to open someone's mail? Yes, it is. Is it a personal offense that I need to share my desk space with your late-night impulse buys? Yes, it is. You have been warned. Admin. P.S. Officer Lightfoot, your beard oil is ready for pickup. From Officer Chet Yazzie. I knew Marco's beard was too soft to be natural. What brand is he using, Lucy? Oh, God. Reminder, the front desk computer and admin email are not to be used for personal quarrels or other unofficial business, and remember to wash your coffee mugs, admin. Third Annual Community Outreach Barbecue, from Sheriff Tim Breaker. Hey gang, the annual event you've been eagerly awaiting is upon us again, the Community Outreach Barbecue. Now, I don't want to hear any grumbling. This is a valuable opportunity to connect with the community. Statistics show that officers who are well integrated with the communities they serve see lower instances of violent crime in their precincts and are more effective in their policing and have overall better mental wellness. This is for your benefit, so take it seriously. The community voted dunk tank victim this year will be, drumroll please, Deputy Thornton. Congratulations. Looks like everybody's getting retribution for that speed trap on 12C at last, eh? Friendly reminder that anyone out sick on that day needs to provide a written doctor's note or you'll be assigned night shift for 2 weeks. Anyone who replies all to complain about the assignment will be volunteering as the assistant for Officer Lightfoot's magic routine. This is a very passive-aggressive office. Ooh, got an item there. Check that out in a minute. Yeah, alright. Where are we headed to?
Have a nice day.
Thank you. You take the burger? I'm hungry. I do like burgers. Everybody needs more coffee. It's important. And yeah, don't piss off the custodial staff. Holy
So we
crap.
share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Why does nobody get a joke in this town?
Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Oh my god. Every once in a while, about once a month, my company sends out a company-wide email. And there's always somebody who replies all to several thousand employees across the entire corporate structure. It's the worst.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Alright, let's see what we got here.
There's writing on here.
There's writing?
Can't make it out.
Illegible writing on the heart.
How'd they manage that?
It's actually a good question. How do you write on a heart?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Which we will get to in just a moment.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
So it seems to be writing all over his arm here. That's interesting. We find we don't need recommended lighting in our morgues. They never do. Oh god, LTG, that's so embarrassing.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
We saw that. He did fight back against the cultists when they tried to kill him there. So that does make sense. Alright, so back over to the case board. So, let's see. We'll flip back to the Cauldron Lake murders real quick. And let's see what we're inspecting here.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Cults! Murder cults! Yay! Oh god, that's even worse, Shannon. My poor inbox. LTG, have you ever met anyone that likes Microsoft Teams? Because let me tell you, I haven't. You know, I'm getting Alan Wake vibes, but why? Alright, so we got a new case for the Cult of the Tree. Background cases accumulate clues about broader, ongoing topics.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Alright, so they've got their own murder board here. To stop a cult, we need to understand them, their ideology, their goals, their members. So, what kind of a cult? We've got... Who is involved? We definitely don't know any of that. We got more string! And we got, what's the cult's goal? We might know some of what kind of cult. Cult necklace with a triangle symbol. Jewelry can be used as a subtle indicator of membership. But this isn't subtle. A badge of pride, perhaps?
Doesn't look right.
So that's not, doesn't go under cult symbols. Do we put that under what kind of cult? There we go. If they're hiding their faces, they aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to Deerfest? I'm sure the deer mask probably isn't incidental. Rin, you have coffee for the first time in a week? How does it taste? I hope it's delicious. Yeah, what's the one people actually like? I know there's one we're always thirsting after, and we're like, why can't we use that one that people like? I'm drawing a blank on it. I'm sure somebody in here uses the good one, as far as the work chat programs. Let me know if anybody knows the one I'm thinking of. The one work chat program that's decent. Because there's not a lot out there. Slack! Slack's the one I always hear people say is actually decent. Yeah, people do exactly. I'm like, what's the good one? Slack? Yeah, it's the one. Not Teams, definitely not Skype for Business. Oh god, we were using that before too. That's basically a constant low-level grumble at my job is, why can't we just be using Slack? Like a normal company. Alright, back to the Cauldron Lake murder. Examination of R. Nightingale.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Let's start assembling our clues here. Anything to learn from the body? Yes, there is. Yeah, Slack like Discord, but for business. Looks like Nightingale put up a fight before they restrained him.
Keep trying.
No, that doesn't go under cause of death. That goes under anything to learn from the body. Is this some kind of tattoo? It's too smudged to read. I do hear that a lot, Shannon, and that's true. But, you know, that's not a terrible thing. Oh, no, I can't do any work. Oh, no. As I suspected, it looks like something was put in there in the chest cavity. Alright, bloating.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged.
Question is, why is he bloated?
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Alright, so we finished those lines of inquiry. Where are the gunshot wounds? Didn't they shoot him? Yeah, they didn't mention that, unfortunately. Alright. Well, let's see what's in that chest cavity there. Oh no. I have a guess what that is.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait!
Oh, Jesus!
Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Gun! Whoa!
I'll make you pay.
That is the wrong subtitle.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Yeah, basically reverse stealth.
He can't see me in the light.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it becomes temporarily unavailable. Alright, so we can't just shoot out of the safe zones. Oh, yeah, he's got no heart. What is he doing? Can he hear us in the light, though? I hope not.
Go.
Go. Gun.
Get out of my house.
Oh, jeez.
He vanished.
End of chapter. Tuco's gun, welcome in. Song is fantastic. Holy crap. I don't think this one's Poe, but I know Poe did work on this game. So yeah, this is something Alan Wake did, is they had cool songs after the end of every chapter. In the first game, they were almost all licensed songs, which caused them some troubles down the line. So in this game, I'm told most of the end chapter songs are actually designed just for, made just for this game, which is really cool, because yeah, that was beautiful. What an amazing song. Tukos Gun, welcome in. How are you doing? Emmy, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Poe without Monroe, yeah, just her by herself. Hopefully no DMCA, I'm hoping. This one is called Follow You Into the Dark, featuring Raquel. Interesting. That was beautiful. Also, yeah, what the hell happened at the end there? This took a turn. This definitely took a turn.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
He impoofinated.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
See what this is.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Alright. So let's see, we've got Saga fights Nightingale with light. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga, didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker. Lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. And this is the new one. Saga pursues Nightingale. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale. Was, but wasn't. A Taken. A creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach. Where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with our own. This place in the dark place. A tarp thrown over the top, drowning everything beneath it. A flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster, her job. Before he killed again, he'd be inside, waiting for her. Alright, Kellerman, enjoy your lurk. Yeah, bye Sean Ashmore, I guess. Thanks for the 10 seconds of service, I suppose. Oh, jeez. Alright. Oh, alright. So we've got a jukebox type function where we can listen to music we've heard before now. That's pretty cool. The dark bikini presence. Alright. We have new clues. Nightingale attacked us.
Dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Arthur Cross, welcome in. See, it's kind of a chicken and the egg problem. Is it that us reading the pages causes bad things to happen? Or does the pages just existing cause bad things to happen? And the fact that we read them gives us information. Because the only way that Saga knew to hide in the light there was by reading that page. So that actually saved her life. There is that. Nightingale attacked us. A corpse attacked us. I used his sensitivity to light to fight him off, but he got away. I need to hunt him down and figure out what the fuck is going on here. Alright, so we got those 2 pages. The overlap? What? These pages aren't making any sense. According to the page, it sounds like Nightingale went back to Cauldron Lake. And he's, taken? I've also got more information about the Cult of the Tree, it looks like. Let's see. I don't have an explanation for this. How are they doing this? What the hell is going on here? And our new question is, what is the cult ritual? Text tattooed on the victims. Manuscript page found inside. Writing has some significance here. Let's see. What else have we got here? Let's see if this goes on cult goal here.
Ugh.
No, not there. Writing part of ritual? Yeah. His murder matched the other victims. Why didn't they become monsters too? That is a very good question. That's fair enough. Safety first, Arthur Cross. Safety first. Oh, thank you, EP. I appreciate that. How could they not accept the invitation like this? Nope. Nope. It doesn't go there. Doesn't go here. That's weird. Let's see. Victim of cult killing becomes monster. Where else could we place that? Next to cult goal, maybe? Yes. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Need to dig into this. There must be an explanation. Yeah, if nothing else, I'd be calling in some heavy reinforcements.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around real quick first. Oh, hello. Nothing in there? Nothing in there. The truth is in there. It wasn't. There's nothing.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Thank you kindly.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real. Magic's not real. Right, Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
I knew that.
That was an amazing line reading, oh my god. There's an item right there. Oh, another item too. Maybe? No? I'll see what items we've got in a little bit. Oh, there we go. Can I pick that up, or is that a bug? Oh, nope, I can. Sweet. All right. Cute poster there. Preparedness is the key to a secure home and a calm mind. I can respect that. Alright, so what do we have for items here? So we've got the pistol, which I'll read the description of in just a second. Standard issue FBI firearm, semi-automatic with low recoil and moderate stopping power. We've also got 17 handgun ammo. We've got 2 battery packs, batteries for charging the flashlight. And 2 trauma pads. Adhesive bandage restores a good amount of health. Yeah, they're not reacting to the dead body on the floor. I think they're going through a lot of trauma at the moment. Magic's not real. How dare they? How dare they? Leftover Halloween decoration. Oh, hello. What do we got in here?
Can't open this with my bare hands.
I don't have anything to open that lock. But I'll keep in mind that's there. Might be able to find a way in later. All we need is a bright sunny sky outside. Unfortunately, it was very overcast last time we looked.
They're a fine pair.
Yeah, there's something alright, that's true.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Bear.
Oh no.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh, wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Jarkko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government! We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
Tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
I'm fucking dying! I can't. Oh my god. I thought it peaked when he punched the bear, but it, oh my god, that went places. Also, does that say 1 of 6 in the corner? There's 5 more of those? Oh my god. Oh jeez. Okay, I'm good. That was fucking majestic. Oh my god. Oh my god. An eagle? Oh, and I thought Night Springs was good in the first game, but oh, I cannot wait to find more of those. Jesus Christ, that was incredible. I am a changed man. My life is different from what before I saw that commercial and after I saw that commercial. Oh. That eagle, it was so grand. We're gonna have to find all of those. Catastrophe, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh god. I love how we chased up a moment of pure horror. It's just the funniest goddamn thing I've seen in months. So Shade, was that the neighboring Finnish town you mentioned? It certainly seems like it. That was a that felt like a very Finnish commercial. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, hey, dude. Just, sorting through your stuff for no reason. Oh my god, Catastrophe, you got in at the best time possible. Hey. That has been... I don't even know how to react to that. It's the funniest thing I've seen in forever.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
There is nothing happening at this desk. Yeah, screw the thermoses. We need to find more ads. We need to find more ads. I know one of you has been stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm going to catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you got too much time on your hands. Both of those notes are correct. They can both be correct, and they are. They're counting the toilet rolls every day, I guess.
I can't get through this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
Oh,
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
That's weird. He has voice lines. I played...
Sit here and stew for a while. Think about your life choices, buddy. Is it really worth this?
I played this part when I tested it out, and he has voice lines. He's basically saying something bad's gonna happen.
Something bad's
Oh.
going down. I can feel it.
Oh, I must have confused these two. My bad. It looked like he was saying something. Guess it was just that guy, not the other guy. Which is funny because we were in this this area in Alan Wake 1, and yes, something very bad happened in this area in Alan Wake 1. Everyone in this office needs a long vacation and therapy. Also, everyone in this town deserves to be not in this town, because this place is horrible.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
What is that?
This is the same symbol as that cult necklace. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Huh. Why is that symbol right there? That's weird. Game seems to say I need to be looking around here. Let's see.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery.
Oh no.
Tapio, are you there?
Yes?
Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today?
Rain.
That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week?
Also rain.
Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because there's one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans.
No.
What the fuck? Can I get an app on my phone that just plays Tapio? That was incredible. Reminder, all entrants for Deerfest annual deer hunt competition need to register by the 15th. I don't see anything too interesting over here. Mayor
Seto won't roll over on the issues.
Mayoral, small town mayoral election happening here. Deer baby! Doesn't look like I can get back there. Hang on a sec, folks. I will be right back. Sorry about that. Got something chonky in my eye there. Yeah, I was wondering, I'm like, is that a reference to the name Setter, or is it actually a dog? Fun fact, Tapio is also a forest spirit in Finnish mythology who hunters would pray to before the hunt. That is fascinating. A lot of Finnish mythology references in this game. Alright. Game seems to be telling me to look around in this area, but I mean, that was just on a flat wall right there. Do I gotta look somewhere on the other side of the wall? Maybe. Definitely nothing to see here. Can't interact with the gate controls at all. Let's see, is there... Maybe there's something inside that office right there? I'm kind of curious now. I think that was one of the places I couldn't get into, though. Yeah, that's inside that office, and I can't get into there right now. Alright, so there might be something in there, but I can't investigate at the moment. The audio crunch has gone into my eye! This is the price I pay for getting rid of the crunch. And what a dire price it is. Often depicted as a bear and sometimes referred to as the Bear King of the Forest. That is incredible. I want to meet that dude. Sounds like a hoot. Alright. Luckily I remember where we parked, since he went ahead on his own. The crunch presence. I'll never truly be rid of it.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
The car can be used to travel between locations.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
Relatable. Not to be confused with the Dark Crunch.
I need to come.
Oh, god damn it. So yeah, this is a known issue, unfortunately.
Clean, Andrew.
I'm really sorry about this. It's a known issue where the audio cuts out during some of the cinemas. It seems to be just during the driving
I know
ones.
why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
Well, that's spooky. Return to the Heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is on normal graphics. This is beautiful. Also, relentlessly, since the brown bear is the Finnish national animal, and back in the olden days people used to use the life cycle of a bear to outline the passing of the seasons, Tapio was kind of a big deal as far as gods and the like went. Relentlessly, you never need to apologize for giving lore in this channel. We love the lore in this channel. Please, please, and thank you. Yeah, he's like, I'm really glad I gave this job to you. I was just trying to be kind, but now it's your shit show.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
So say hi to these folks. Also, relentlessly, your time has come.
Hello.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
That's all for now.
Ooh, he's got a biker jacket. It says Kalevala Nights.
What'd you find there, Stephen? Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be here. Raccoons, my ass.
He's got a Kalevala Nights MC biker jacket, which is interesting. Got a note here too. Maintenance note, clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I fixed it so any alerts will come in our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report for the investigations department. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix things. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casings around the whole thing so that raccoons can't get to it anymore. Interesting. A little bit spooky there. Let's see. What kind of cult calls themselves a cult? I mean, if they're explicitly invested in the arcane, some of those do. So there's that at least. Ironic cult too, that could be. Maybe a band trying to get some cult vibes. Another fact, Finland can be roughly divided into, based on the kind of dialect you speak, and both sides use a different word for the birch whisk, which you use in the sauna, and both sides think their word is the only correct one. Yeah, we've got that, plenty of that in the States as well. Are we going to find the Sampo? I hope so. Keep an eye out. Let's see. Vita, which is the word he used, is from Western Finland, and Vasta is the one used in Eastern Finland. Oh, gotcha. That is really interesting. Thank you for letting us know. Raccoons? The thievius raccoonus?
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Another crossover, perhaps? We are in shared universe territory.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Do you notice the sun actually set more than it was when we first got here? That's kind of interesting.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
Alright. Yeah, where's Mulder and Scully? We could use them for this. Hey, let's go find this monster that doesn't seem to die. I mean, it's somebody's problem. Somebody's gonna have to mop it up, you know?
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Alright. Keep looking around, see if anything else jumps out at us around here. Nothing on this table. Oh, hello.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Alright. I noticed there's a little bit of haze coming off those footprints, too. That is not a good thing. That usually indicates the presence of the darkness. So that's concerning. You're under arrest, Rodan. Good luck with that. All right. Well, let's keep an eye on those tracks and following them, I guess. And keep an eye out for secrets and whatnot, but otherwise, yeah, let's just go where the tracks lead. We'll try to be wary of being led into an ambush as well. See a bright light over there, so it's probably a safe area. Should we need a safe area. Hopefully there's nothing out here that can hurt us too bad, right? You know? Nightingale, obviously, but you know, probably just him. I imagine. Right? Yeah, ominous music agrees with me there. Let's see. Lovejoy, welcome in. How are you doing today? We'll have the VOD up if you want to see it. But yeah, so far I am really enjoying this game. There's another path over there, but we're not heading that way right now. Where does that lead to, though? Alright, that leads somewhere totally different. We're not heading over there right now. Alright, take care of yourself, Lovejoy. Thanks for stopping by, at least. We'll see you around. Dracula for embezzling from a Swedish blood bank. Oh my god. Yeah, you dig around in the mud, Casey. That's what you're good for. It's a rough job to get.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the writ.
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do. The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here?
Shit. Whoa!
I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Alright, we've gotten to the bad territory here.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Hmm. Ooh, we have a new, it's a new song? Oh, that's the song we heard playing on the radio. Gotcha. I see she's set off chat. And now, we're all thinking about, now we're all thinking about, puns. Alright, we've got some more clues here. See if we can drop these off while we're in the neighborhood. Takes very little, it's true. It's true. Chat is just kind of waiting at all moments. The graffiti is in plain sight. Does it have a deeper significance? Good question. Some kind of signature? Did they intend for the body to be discovered, or just an idle carving? Good question. Cult imagery is usually subtle, recognizable only by its members. Here the use of symbols is enthusiastic, eye-catching. That is interesting. Let's see. Kalevala is an interesting national epic in the sense that it was very deliberately put back together when Finland was still young and didn't really have a national identity. Spent years collecting oral folklore and mythology and putting it together and then putting his own spin on it and combining it all into a narrative, just because he felt Finland needed to have its own take on the creation of the world myth. That is fascinating. Almost a created history. That's kind of weird. Malkill, basically, when I'm not streaming and I have full focus, I am constantly punning. If you ever see me in somebody else's chat, I'm usually making horrible puns. Walking cops! Oh god, that's a deep cut. Alright, where on earth does this go? Seems like a straight line. Do we have any open questions? We do, down here. Where did Nightingale go? Let's see, the tree could mean Witch's Ladle, but what is it a threshold to? The overlap? Good question. These footprints weren't here before. Nightingale came this way. I'm on the right trail. Run out of mental wall space? Luckily, she keeps each of her cases as a different wall setup. Because, you know, this is in her mind. She can just sort of shift things around if need be. This is such a cool setup, though. I love this as a concept. All right, our current goals are... Our current goal is explore the Witch's Ladle area. Which I assume that's where we are? Ah, it's over to the south from us. Explore a little bit this way first. See what we can see. Ah! Some batteries and some ammo. Make sure we're reloaded. Because this place is spooky. Witchbinder's Station. Down that way, but we can't get directly to it. Oh, good! Stuff moving. In the forest. Not getting over that way. Let's just keep pressing forward. Witch's Ladle. There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake, it being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells us when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on on her behalf, or so the legend goes. Talking about a heart cut out, and remember, Casey was talking about copycat murders in New York as well. That's interesting. Coincidence? I don't know. It seems pretty normal. Does it? That stuff lives in the forest, you're in your house? That's true, Rex says. That's true. I'm the invader here. Alright. Well, that's a spooky piece of decor there.
What is that?
Oh,
Seems like it's reacting to the light.
Oh, shit.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Yeah, that's true. You can toggle flashlight boost with R1 to increase damage to darkness and burn through dark substance.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Alright, Saga finds a safe haven. The fuse was in place. She had found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence, familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light, and objects that stood out to Saga. Stood out from the dusty animal skulls and cauldron, as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality. Heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos. A shoebox. A mop and a bucket. A poster on the wall. And in the cabinet, another manuscript page. You can pretend to be Quado! Oh my god, this is a deep cut right there. Or a chest burster! That could be fun. Oh god, please, no more stories in tree nostrils! Alright. And we have a new clue here.
Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale.
The page was covered in a substance that my flashlight burned away. It mentions Witch's Hut. Well, we have some evidence about that as well. I think the page is trying to tell me where to find the fuse. It must be somewhere near the Witch's Hut. Is it called to the tree just Kokiri? I never trusted those bastards.
Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well.
Alright. New goal, get to the witch's hut, find a fuse, get the lights working. I can get behind that.
I need to find the witch's hut.
Let's check the map. So the witch's hut should be back the way we came a little bit. Past the witch's sign, certainly. That setting of sunlight makes for a creepy atmosphere here. bit over this way, see if there's anything else to spot over here. I'm definitely creeped out. How about you folks? Is the atmosphere spooky enough for you? Alright, I believe this is where the trail branched. And this is where we get to the witch's hut. Up this way. Which wasn't full of garbage last time I saw it, I don't think. Was there just a landslide here? What the hell happened?
This is the witch's hut.
Sufficiently creeped out. Excellent.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Please be careful, Casey. The witch's hut. Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware! Her spirit may still haunt this place. Deerfest. It's coming. Ooh, probably not going down there. Well, the place doesn't look like it's in great shape. That's for certain. Page mentioned something about junk. I don't see any junk, though. Let's look in the immediate area, though. Before we get too far afield.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Alright. Something over there. That looks like junk.
This fuse is busted.
Alright, well, we're on the right trail at least. Keep looking. A log book here? Yeah, that's very much video game stuff. Friday, Midge told me today that her family is moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in the big city. I guess that's fair. We want to stay in Bright fucking Falls. Sunday. So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. Monday. I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake. Instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on out there. I'm going to go find out what. I want to get back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside that building. Take some photos. It's going to be epic. Something in the cooler? The batteries. Useful, but not what we need.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Yeah, seriously. This is disgraceful. Alright. Oh, there's something else.
A lunchbox again.
Ah!
Who's leaving these out here?
Very good question. I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. One manuscript fragment. Interesting. I think once we get into the hut, we'll pop back into the mine place for a bit, see if we can put some of these together. The thanks does sting. That's that's worse than a no, almost. Game audio was skipping a little bit? I think I might have heard what you were talking about. Hopefully it's not doing it now, at least. I'm sorry would be bad, too. That's true. Alright. Fuse installed. Power hopefully back online. The break room is a place where you can save your progress. I like the sound of that. Let's do a manual save. All right. Let's see, is there anything else to see?
Another page.
Ah.
Making progress. The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Okay, that's a little frightening. Take a quick look, see if there's anything else in here. Doesn't look like it. Can I shut the door? Shut the door, I'll feel a little bit more comfortable. Because we're going to the mind place. Alright. Cauldron Lake Witch's Hut.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Oh, Riddick! That's a cute thing to remember. I love a save station, I do. I found a page talking about the ritual at Witch's Ladle. Is this how Nightingale got past the rock? Is that the entrance to the overlap? Sure seems like it.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
Question.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the Witch's Ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Spooky. Alright. Well, that's progress. That's progress. Sweet, delicious save room. Alright, we also found another lunchbox, so let's go drop that off real quick. Head back over to the start here. Who did leave those? Good question. We're in Cauldron Lake. The note mentions Alan. Alan Wake? What the hell are these? Another good question. Alright, new manuscript page. Saga opens the Cauldron Lake overlap. Witch's Ladle towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town, but she trusted the pages, was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read. The first part of the ritual words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory, the words she'd read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold. So the first line of the ritual she needs to read on the heart, and the second part is what we've got written right there. Lonely Hearts Club Band! Only the lonely, though? Yeah, this doesn't sound like a proper procedure. This is a little bit janky. Alan, wake up! I don't like this. Alan has been snoozing for the last 13 years. That is a bit of a problem. Right, we got a little bit more profiling to do here. The heart. Let's see if we can figure anything out.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more.
Shoot.
Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
The general store? Weird. Alan, sleep. Alan was awake in the first game, and that was pretty spooky.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Alright, sounds like...
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Alright, we'll save one more time here. And then we'll head out. Malkill, you heading to bed? Thanks for hanging around with us. You take care of yourself. We'll see you around. General Store and Private Shop, a crime-fighting duo, and they are unstoppable. They really do sell everything. Don't forget to save often. Good advice, game. Good advice. Alright. Is there anything else we want to check in the immediate area while we're in the neighborhood? I want to see if we can figure out what the... Oh, that's the general store. They're talking about the abandoned general store, not back in town. They're talking about that empty building back by the murder site. All right. Take care of yourself, Malkill. We'll see you around.
I mentioned the general store. I need to check it out.
Yes, this takes place either this year or last year. So yeah, they do have modern conveniences right now. Can confirm. Although currently Saga and Casey are talking via walkie-talkie. Because that is the very law enforcement thing to do. Alright, I think this way will take us back where we need to go. Let's see, the new murder on the Orient... There's a new murder on the Orient Express game? I didn't know there was a game based on it. That's interesting. Hello? Sounded like somebody dropping a metal can. Like a gas canister or something. A little spooky. A little weird. Alright, what's over that way? Alright, that way actually may take me to the front of the general store, so let's head over this way. There's light over here too, so that's probably somewhere we want to be. Although, now it's getting a little spooky. Let's see what we can see around here. It's a little bit ramshackle.
Christ!
Whoa! That was a deer. That was a deer. Okay. We're alright. Not even a spooky deer, I don't think. Just a regular ass deer. Oh dear! Yeah, the sound design is incredible in this. I did you a bamboozle, Malkill. My apologies. How dare I? Jesus Christ! Toggle flashlight boost to burn through the darkness surrounding enemies.
Nightingale.
Using a trauma pad will allow you to heal. Applying a trauma pad takes longer, but grants a larger health benefit. Let's get some health back, yeah. Equip? Okay, doing better. Thank God I ordered the flashlight with the boost button. Apparently they explained in the first Alan Wake that's some sort of supernatural ability. But it's not super clearly explained ever. That wasn't a deer, that's for sure. If that is a deer, I don't like these woods. These woods are too spooky for me. Huh. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. That's a sawed-off shotgun. Kinda want that. Lady Fortuna at the counter. Do we see anything at the counter? Oh, yeah, there is a couple things here. Madame Agneska, palm reading and crystal ball gazing, interpreter of dreams. Lotto Washington. And they've got 3 codes, but they're all crossed out. 705, 713, 717, 723. All right, how are they updating the code then? Oh, he's going through the lottery numbers. 5, 13, 17, 23. 5, 13, 17, 23. So the next number is 39. So the lock code should be 739. All right. Let's see if we can get in there. 739. Seven, 3. Bingo! You can quick slot weapons from the inventory. You can also quick slot healing items and throwable weapons. Alright, let's quick slot some shit. So we'll put the gun on left. Or the pistol, I should say. We'll put the sawed off on down. And I'm going to put the batteries. Actually, I don't know if we need to quick slot those yet, so we'll hold off. Thank you so much, Rooks. I appreciate that. The numbers. Chanetta and I recognize those. Chanetta, your newest flashlight actually has a boost button, but it gets super warm. Oh, that's a little scary. What is a deer even? What does a deer even look like? Alright. Now, keep the pistol out for right now. I appreciate that we have a shotgun in case we run into anything big and badass. Got a new manuscript page there. Let's check that out real quick. Saga at the general store. Saga edged towards the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake general store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards at the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. "We watch in the night!" Wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand. Well, that's spooky. And now, burn that shit out of there. Get to that in a second. Ooh, more health. And there's the heart.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. Interesting. Pop over to the case board and drop that off. Alright, that should go down here. Where we're trying to figure out the ritual, right? Where's the heart? Or words on the heart. Here we go.
Sounds literary. But what does it mean?
I'll worry about the meaning later, I suppose. Alright. We know where the heart is now. I don't know why there's still supposed to be a clue to find the heart when we just found it.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
That is definitely...
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
It is definitely a bit spooky. Alright, one more thing to get in here. Ooh! That was an upgrade to my inventory. I got another line of slots. That's definitely a good thing since the guns take up space in there. Where is the heart? Answer, in my pockets! Where else would it be? Let's check the map real quick. Is that cleared both? Alright, that cleared both of the question marks in my map. That's a good thing. So now we head back to the witch sign. Yeah, fridge seems like a good place to store a heart, you know.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
It says I've still got something to drop off at the case board. Oh, once I find the heart, that's what closes this thing.
Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
Gotcha. Yeah, she said we're not sure. Like, she said it was like she saw it in a dream. There's definitely a little bit more to Saga than either we or she knows. But I'm not sure what yet. Alright, let's take this a little bit carefully. I don't want to rush headlong into anything. Oh my god, relentlessly. Number one, I remember that comic, and number two, it is always a good day to find another Softer World fan in here. Alright, so we have some light here, that's good. Should things get dangerous, that's a good thing. And head back to the light, get a little bit of health back. Oh shit.
Drink water.
Nope. L1 allows you to dodge enemy attacks. Gotcha. Ooh. Whew.
I'm never gonna get used to this.
That took a lot of ammo. Using R2 will shove an enemy back with a melee attack. Good to know. That used most of my ammo right there. Cripes. Hitting those big red spots seems to do good damage, though. You have to keep that in mind. So, relentlessly, you want to know an interesting thing about Softer World? For my birthday this year, one of my friends, as their present to me, gave me the long out-of-print Softer World hardcover which I now treasure very dearly. Because I always wanted that thing, but I never got it during the original print run. I don't know how he found a copy of it, but it is now sitting on my coffee table because I love that strip so much. I really do. Alright. It's always Deerfest somewhere, Nano. Alright, let's do this.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Found the overlap. Oh, this seems like a very bad idea. Hello?
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo.
Alright, so radio does not cross dimensions. Good to know. Good to know. It was worth a try, at least. One of those things where if it did work, you'd feel silly if you hadn't tried.
Logan? Mom, help! Logan! Where are you?
What the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was, but it's probably nothing good. Let's just put it that way. LTG, fair enough. Is that where we came in? That a different tree. I think that's a different tree. Maybe. No, that's got to be where we came in. It all turned around is all, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure now. We'll just keep going. This feels like a dead end. Yeah, nothing to see here. Oh! Huh. Twigs in the sign of the double triangles. Does that mean there's something stashed here? Some hidden item? Maybe. I don't see anything over here. Can walk into the trees a little bit though. Where was that? There again. Okay, walk into the trees a little bit here then. Something back there? Thought it was for a second anyway. Maybe not. Over here? Here I can walk a little bit back. Oh, not very far though. You know, I thought I was onto something. Alright. That's definitely a weird, but I don't see anything over here. Alright. Well, don't worry too much about that for right now then. Student conspiracy. Ooh, secrets? Goodies? Collectibles, maybe? Maybe comestibles? Perhaps? No? Oh, we definitely don't have a map to this part. We're just gonna have to explore either way. See if we can figure out a way through this mess. Not getting up there. I might have the wrong word, but I believe those are things you can eat if I'm thinking of the right word. There we go, I was right. No cheese relentlessly. It knows. It knows. Alright, I'm not sure where we're going next. Not through there. Doesn't seem to be anything in the little pond area. Unless there's something going on with this rock, but I don't think there is. Don't see anything in the water. That's probably a good thing. Faith the Unholy Trilogy, that deer is not a friend? I can confirm that much right away. Alright. So here's the tree. Oh, there's another one right here. Alright, so they're just kind of all over the place in here, I guess. That's actually even creepier. I like that even less. But if this is, if we're looking for the cult, I guess this is a good place to find him then. Well, if this is indicating a path, I don't see where to go. Weird. Seems like just a straight line, but there's nowhere to go here. Mortis. Yeah, fancy words definitely going up in price with inflation. Where the heck are we going here? I don't see any routes. Do we need to go back into the tree? Maybe. Like about the only thing I haven't tried.
Please help me. What was that?
Was that Ellen?
Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
Shit. That's not good. Oh, hello, another page.
Need to find Nightingale.
Nightingale enters the lake. The rider went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger, had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves, the dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please, stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shapes shifted, echoes of the writer's dream, fading in.
Goddamn hellhole!
Fading out. This is a goddamn hellhole. The next story, and the story after that, the writer was writing again. I hear voices. Do you hear the voices too? Amanda the Explorer. I haven't played that one, no. Amanda the Adventurer. I still have not played that one. Alright, so the place is looping. That's bad. But that does mean I was right to go back in the tree. Hello. What was that? Hello? Where's that light coming from? Oh, this seems like a very bad place. This seems like a very extremely bad place. Oh, God. Well, if we're trying to go where something terrible is. I think we're going in the right direction.
He's here. Nightingale.
Hello? Oh, this is a very confusing place. Yeah, this whole town is a terrible place. Don't go to this place. Raid, it's on your November. Oh, yeah! I have heard of that game. It's on your November playlist. That is going to be amazing. Also, while we're talking about it, can I get a shout out for other Rin in the channel? If we got any mods around, willing to do that. Follows, good morning. How are you doing today, Follows?
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
That's Ellen.
What is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Karsaga doesn't know who Ellen is. She knows the name, but not the face. There you go. There we go. If anybody in here is not following other Rin, you definitely should. She's an amazing streamer. She plays a lot of really cool indie titles, stuff you may not have heard before, but you're going to love once you find out about them. Also, just very funny, very friendly, very knowledgeable. You're going to love hanging out in your stream. I guarantee you it's going to become one of your favorites. So make sure and click that link, give her a follow, check her out next time she's live. You're going to love it over there. Groshin, welcome in. How are you doing today? Imposter syndrome is the gift that success gives you. God damn, that is one of the darkest things I've heard today. Very true, though. Oh God, lost! I'm so sorry. Did I get turned around? Are we supposed to go this way, or did I just leave where I was supposed to be? Is this somewhere new? This is somewhere new.
Nightingale's badge.
Well, we'll take some health. Take some batteries. And I don't know what that last one was. Let's see what we got here. Oops. No, nope. Keep that out. Shotgun ammo. Alright, so we got a bunch of shotgun ammo there. We're running a bit low on pistol ammo, though. Oh, also, Logan's Charm increases maximum health. Interesting. So there's an equipable system in the game, too. I'm going to go ahead and quick slot trauma pads somewhere. It's put them up here. Just in case. Alright, take care of yourself, Chinen. Thanks for hanging around as always. You have a good brunch and we will see you around. Oh, okay. Let's keep going then. I have a feeling we're going to be using those shotgun rounds very soon. Getting closer. Oh, geez, yeah, that's a thing. Hello? What is that? A tunnel? What is this? Subway? Tunnel? That was really creepy. It was a really cool effect, though. Very confusing. Why a subway tunnel? There's no subway in Bright Falls.
Nightingale hunted
Oh, he coming. Whoa! Shit, where'd he go?
Shit. Run! Time to run, Saga.
Time to run! We're leaving! Oh, jeez. He just turned into a tornado or some shit. The fuck was that? Whoa! Whoa! Oh, too close! Whoa! Oh, we're definitely hurting him. I should heal up, though. Okay. Yeah, teleporting is no fair. Why is he turning into Dad of War? That's the blood, Rin. Pretty sure that's the blood. From me putting bullets into his body. I don't think he's a fan of that, though. Whoa! Whoa! Whew. Some more supplies, that's good. Follow the sound of his voice. He looks like he's half tree. I think we're hurting him. I hope. He's a very dryad. Falls. Whoa! Where is he? Whoa! I heard him! I don't see him! Oh, there he is! Whoa! That has more range than I thought it did. Oh, jeez! Get him way! Oh! Use L1 to dodge enemy attacks while on the ground. Whoa! How did he do that? Whoa! Shit!
No blood in his chest, but here he was. Find the light switch.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
End of chapter.
In the dark, miles apart, made a promise that I'm coming out alive. Raging heart, went too far. I will never lose myself again, or I was calling you, did you hear me? I lost my way, lost my way. I was trapped in 1,000 nights with no escape. Nightmares taking me over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake. Oh, I died like 1,000,000 times, feel waves I break. The nightmare's finally over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake. Blinding lights, burning eyes. I can see myself and I don't need to hide. My foolish pride paid the price. I will never leave again, I'm by your side. I was calling you, did you hear me? I lost my way, lost my way. I was trapped in 1,000 nights with no escape. Nightmares taking me over, and now
That little bit in the piano was what that little bit of piano in the background is what really did it for me. That was really nice. 4M, I'd forgotten about it, but now I remember how great the music in Alan Wake 1 was. The problem was the music in Alan Wake 1 was mostly licensed, which got him into trouble when the license expired. But yeah, the music they picked out for Alan Wake 1, amazing. They had David Bowie, they had Depeche Mode. It's fantastic stuff. They have great taste in music here. Relentlessly speaking of Alan's face, my sister's friend was an extra in a TV show the actor who plays Alan Wake starred in. So we're basically best friends. Basically. That's a cool connection to have, though. Oh, man, I did not think I was going to beat that boss. They got super hairy there. Holy shit.
Anders, where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on.
He doesn't have time for any of that.
Bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Just get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time. But you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
Holy shit. Alan actually got out.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Maybe, fucking up the Taken inside the overlap pushes back the lake? Since we know the lake that isn't a lake is, where the evil is contained. That seems like a thing. That was a big GG, thank you so much. That was so rough. Oh, jeez. I don't see anything out here. Told me to take a look out here, but I'm not seeing much. See if I missed anything. Can't get into the water. The lake is not a lake, is not a lake. Or did he? You know, there's always that question. Is there more going on? Is Alan not as safe as any of us think he is? All very possible. But I might have been able to jump up there. I could not. No, I don't see anything. The game seems to be heavily hinting there's clues here, but I don't see a thing. That's really weird. Can I check the map? Is there somewhere else I'm supposed to be looking? I imagine we're supposed to be looking by those X's. Probably. So let's check out all of those X'd areas. The one to the south looks a little bit suspicious. That might be a thing. Also, my flashlight is not doing jack shit out here. Yeah, we found him in the tree.
Flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Alright, yeah, let's keep checking along the shoreline as we go, I suppose. See if we can find anything spooky or unusual. Oh, jeez. That's a dead deer. That's definitely weird, though not a clue. It's totally a lake. It's in the name. Cauldron Lake. Why would they call it a lake if it's not a lake? That's just silly. Alright, let me check the map again. Alright, so yeah, I want to go down this path and then juke to the right. See if we can go over there. Deep breaths, chat. That was terrifying. Oh, jeez. To be frank, Steve is Alan and Alan is Frank. Totally clear. I absolutely understand all of that, and all my questions are cleared up now. Alright, luckily it doesn't seem like the dark presence is hanging around right now. So I think we may have a little bit of safety.
A creepy twig sculpture?
We've definitely seen plenty of those. Maybe that means something is hidden over here? I actually see a box back there. Come to mention it. What is that?
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
That is. Oh, God. Of course. Alright, that was an easy one.
Notes and ammo.
I was worried it was going to go on for like
Looks
5
like they're
repetitions.
tools of the trade. The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Remember, they look like us, but they aren't. They're like animals, and it's our job to hunt them and gut them. Oh, good. Ooh, more inventory space. Hell yeah. All right. All right, some more things to investigate there. There was a puzzle for babies. Nope, don't put the flashlight away. All right, so what else did we get in there? Propane tank, throwable gas canister, detonates when shot, inflicting heavy damage to anything nearby. And also hand flare, throwable flare, emits intense light for a long duration, can be held in hand or thrown. Ooh. I'm going to quick slot that over here. Whew. Also, real quick, let's reload my weapons while I've got a quiet moment. Okay. Also, let's pop into the Mind Place real quick. Knife in, guts out, easy peasy. Oh God, that is horrifying. Now we are literally cooking with gas. All right.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
A long, complicated one. I killed Nightingale. I had to. He was a monster. The flooding around Cauldron Lake receded afterwards. Nothing about this makes rational sense. We found Alan Wake, a writer missing for 13 years at the shore of the lake. Hopefully he can shed some light on this. Huh, shed some light. Literally, Rin. Coming back after all these years. Alright, cult stashes.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
I'll see what I can do. Alright, so we got one in Cauldron Lake. There's a note inside encouraging cultists to dehumanize their victims. Oh, goody. Alright, Cult of the Tree, we got some more evidence. Note reminding cultists the victims are like animals. Dehumanizing their victims. They are just the predators, their victims are just the prey. Alright, more cult symbols. What's the purpose? Marking territory? A warning? Feels derivative, like something out of a horror movie. Also another song right there. The Finnish word for nightingale means 100-tongue, and I think that's neat. That is really neat. What an unusual definition there. Yeah, what have these guys been doing for the past 13 years? A very good question. Alright. For some reason, the optional objective is still listed as an objective. I don't know why. Is there more to see? I feel like we've seen everything in the flooded area. So yeah, let's head back to the car if we can. I think we're going to have to go past where the overlap was, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Hopefully there's nothing too spooky there now. The cult, well, we know there was a cult in New York that was based around Alan. We're not 100% sure this is the same cult yet, but that's a good guess, actually. Also, welcome in, Wobbin. How are you doing today? This flashlight is not doing shit. In video games, flashlights in dusk don't seem to do much. Oh good, the overlap still sounds all spooky. Oh hey, another page? Another page. Nightingale enters the dark place. He'd been on the trail of the writer forever, the writer he despised. Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you, I'll find you, I'll make you pay, you're in over your head. He descended into the tunnels, from the dark city, into the ocean of darkness. Next stop, Caldera Street Station. Something, a presence, rumbled. Not a train. Shadows shifted on the platform. The writer's cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. A cultist leaned close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd been caught, murdered. They got him. They didn't get him. He was reborn out of hate. He was there, but he was risen, sent to find the light switch, up from the lake that was not the lake. Let's see, never played the first one. Is this required knowledge, or does part 1 present a self-contained story? Not required, but you'll miss a lot of lore. If you're in the Discord, Groshen, Remedy themselves actually put out a recap of the first game. There's not a lot you need to know. It's pretty quick. Also, how in the mouth of madness is this? Extremely in the mouth of madness. That is actually an excellent reference to this. Oh, jeez. Alright. Oh, hey. There's another supply box here. Some supplies. And what is that? Painkillers. Replenishes a small amount of health quickly and replenishes additional health over time. Very nice. Got some more pistol ammo as well. Can we just walk through here? Without going somewhere spooky? I hope. Yeah, I don't think we went anywhere spooky that time. Quick turn! That's handy. I imagine I'll be using that. Check my map, get my bearings here. Alright, I think we're going to have to take this way. I'm going to try and get back to the witch's hut there. Yeah, we're in Games Plus demos because I don't want too many folks who are playing the game right now or watching the game right now. What the shit? Was that a gigantic... Oh god! Whoa, fuck! What the shit? What the shit? What the fuck? Oh god! Holy fuck! Gotta get to the light. Gotta get to the light. Don't forget to use safe havens to hide from enemies and receive healing in combat. Oh god. Oh god. Oh jeez. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. Man, he came right at me like a missile. Okay, I used up a bunch of healing items. That's not good. Oh, let's use painkillers. Okay. Okay, let me get my bearings. Alright, so I need to head this way, but I'm probably not getting out of here without taking this thing out. Here we go. It'll blink out the light, but... Wow! Dodge him! Whoa, not the follow-up, though! God damn, he is fast. Wow, fuck! I don't know if that counted as a dodge. Wow, fuck! I think that was a dodge.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Oh, fuck me! That was horrifying. Oh, jeez. That was a really tough fight. Also, hello. These are like the arrows from Alan Wake 1. Interesting. Let's follow the arrows then, I suppose. Because in Alan Wake 1, the yellow arrows always led to secret stashes. A key? Streamside stash key. Is there a stream somewhere near here? I mean, not that I can see. It's interesting, though. I mean, there is a stream up north. I can't get to it from here, though. Oh, no littering saga! Oh, I'll try. I'll try. Okay. Okay, that was... Jesus. That was a really creepy fight. Really well done fight, but... Alright, I'm heading the wrong way. Definitely don't want to head deeper into the woods, that's for damn sure. Not now, anyway. If there's anything else here. Is that another page? Another page, good. Saga burns away the dark substance. Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at the strange dark substance. The same substance Nightingale had left at the morgue. There was something hidden under it. She strained to see. The opposite of sunspots in her eyes. Blacker than black. Suddenly it changed. The light reacted to the substance. A feedback loop, surging up her arm. Saga squeezed the flashlight, willing it to penetrate the dark matter, burn it away. See, like I said, they kind of explained in the first Alan Wake, it's sort of like a willpower thing. You're willing the flashlight to destroy the darkness somehow. Okay, now we're back on the right track. Whew. Oh yeah, Tomb Raider has some horrendous doggo attacks. Criminy. Focusing beam, come on, come on, come on. Of course, a thing I have done many a times. Let's pop back to the witch's hut. For right now. Because it is safe there, which is nice. I appreciate that. And also, we can manual save here, which we will do in slot 2. Oh, okay. And folks, this does seem like it's an excellent time to stop for the night. Because not only have we made great progress, but oh boy, do I need to take a breath. I gotta bring the heart rate down a little bit. But hey, we did find Alan Wake. Hopefully he'll have some answers for us. Hopefully he'll have a direction we should be heading in next. Fingers crossed. That ocean again? That strange murder cult again? It would seem so. That went fast? Yeah, I can't believe, like, we already did, what? Yeah, we did 5 hours of stream. And it just flew by. Holy crap. Let's see. 4M, you're really looking forward to more of the game? I'm so glad to hear that. Pepe, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'm glad it's been a blast. That string again? I have so much of it, John. That daylight savings time messing up the schedule again? Yes. Reminder to anybody that is not in the United States. Tomorrow, the United States is falling back an hour for daylight savings time. So tomorrow night, the stream will be back at its regular time, which is 1 hour later than it's been for the last week or two. So keep that in mind as well. And I apologize about the messiness of all that. Thank you, everybody, for being here. This is absolutely a dream for me. I cannot believe this is so good so far. So far, this is absolutely everything I've wanted this game to be, and I am hype. I'm so hyped for this. And we're going to be playing this again tomorrow, so I hope you'll be here with us, because, God, I don't know where this is going, but I'm here for the ride. I am strapped in. I have bought the ticket. I'm ready for it. Of course, we do have one last thing to do before we call it a night, folks. And as always, that is... Let's see who all else is online. So, if you're not done watching streams for the day, maybe we can send you somewhere cool. I would like the opportunity to. So, first and foremost, make sure to hit follow if you haven't already. That'll be the quickest way to find the stream tomorrow or at any point if you'd like to come back. We'd love to have you whenever. And while I'm looking to see who all is live right now, we've got some links in chat to check out if you haven't seen them already. And also, thank you so much for the kind words, everybody. I'm reading those, and I appreciate the hell out of them. Seriously, this is a dream for me, and I'm so glad I can have all of you folks here for this. Seriously, makes it so much better for me. So make sure to hit that. You can check out my YouTube if you'd like, if you want to see any of the games I've played in the past, including the original Alan Wake and Control. Feel free to check those out if you haven't already. We've also got a link to my Discord if you would like to hang out with me or the rest of the community outside of the stream. Feel free to pop in there. We would love to have you. Where are we going today? Let's see. We got a couple of interesting options here. I'm trying to decide where we want to go. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out if somebody's just about to end the stream, because that would be a bad thing. I don't think so. So, this is somebody we haven't said hello to in a little while. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would love it if you would join us as we go say hello to fellow retro streamer Fractal Mind Mike. He is a fantastic retro streamer. He focuses on big box PC games. And today, I think he's playing Realms of the Haunting, which is a game I've always been very, very curious about, but I haven't played yet. So that should be really awesome. He's also talking about a subathon he's got coming up, I believe, which is interesting. So why don't you join me over there, say hi to Mike, hang out for a little bit, throw him a follow if you like what he's doing. But hey, if you've got other things to do, I will just say as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. I will see you folks tomorrow for some more Alan Wake 2. Take care of yourselves till then, everybody.